Where to start? Well, I'll give you a hint. It's where I sit many hours a day. My chair. These buttocks are pampered by the Steelcase Leap V2. This chair is beyond adjustable, has premium cushions, and great back support. My favorite feature may be the 3D armrests, which adjust right to where you need them. The other absolutely integral part of my setup is the desk. I'm using an IKEA Mom, which is great for my use. As with most other setups, I'm using a cheapo branded LED strip to add tasteful backlight to my setup. Though it's RGB, I most often just set it to purple, because that's my personal favorite look. It is, however, capable of fading through colors, strobing, and flashing through the spectrum of colors. Now for the fun parts. The PC allowing me to have such a great time contains a water-cooled i7 6700K and an R9 390, topped off by 16 gigs of RAM, a 2TB hard drive, and about 250 gigs of SSD space. I keep this down here to reduce the noise levels and to open up more space on my desk. I do plan on getting some kind of PC LEDs eventually, but we'll see what the future brings. Next to the PC, we have some things that are convenient to have near me at the desk, starting with school textbooks and a book stand. I use these books pretty often, so it's impractical for me to store them away elsewhere. Next on this IKEA shelf are two Xbox remotes. Whether it be Gang Beasts with friends or playing a racing game with my dad, these two remotes come in very handy when playing anything where controller is just more practical. I really like these controllers, as not only both are white, but they're also the newer models with the grip on the back. This isn't a huge change, but I must admit it is quite nice. I actually have quite a bit mounted up on the bottom of my desk as well. Over on the L side we have my headphones. These are the Sennheiser HD598 SEs. They're a spectacular pair of cans for anyone looking for some open back headphones for gaming, however for audio monitoring or use on the go I wouldn't highly recommend them. On the other side I have various remotes, which are all velcroed up to the top so I can easily grab and use them. These control a fan, my LEDs, and something else that we'll take a look at in a few minutes. Next to these we have the Samsung Gear 2, which I don't use as much as I hoped. Still though, for some occasions it works great. The top of my desk is where most of the tech is, and where I do most of my work, but you could guess that one. Over on the side there's a decent bit going on. First we have the Amazon Echo Dot 2. I don't have any smart home items yet, so for the moment I've been using it to play white noise like storm sounds when I sleep, and using the other little commands, such as saying the news, weather, or time. The other side is a bobblehead from Mountain Dew's Baja Art Bus promotion a few summers ago. I actually got this, a t-shirt, and about 95 bucks in gift cards, so I'd welcome the promotion back anytime. Cozy in the corner is a salt lamp straight out of Walmart. This little rock is great for a nice and chill light, so I almost always have it on when I'm home. There's also a little Arrow Funko Pop next to it, just because I love the show. I hope to expand my Funko collection over time, so I'll keep you guys updated. On the L part, I like to keep it relatively clean since I do most of my homework here. As you can see, I've got some pencils, my mic arm, and a water bottle. This isn't just any bottle though, it's the Hydra Smart Bottle, a super awesome water bottle with tech features such as a power bank, lighting, and even a Bluetooth speaker. This very well may deserve its own review. Mounted on the mic arm is my Blue Yeti. This is a USB mic with solid quality, and the silver color matches perfectly with the rest of my setup. The plug and play aspect is great, and the lack of need for any kind of mixer means that the cables are easier to manage. There's also a Vocal Beats windscreen over top. This helps to take the sounds out of the S and TH sounds. Moving front and center are the Corsair K65 and the Myonix Caster, both on top of the glorious white mousepad. I'm really loving this set of RGB peripherals, so if you guys would like to see a review, let me know. The Caster is extremely comfortable and accurate when playing a shooter like CSGO. The K65 that I'm running has Cherry MX Red switches, and I personally installed O-rings to it. The typing experience is great, and though the O-rings don't change the sound all that much, I love the change in feeling that they give. The mousepad is commonly overlooked, but this glorious white mousepad adds a lot both aesthetically and functionally to my setup. In front of these is a simple wireless charging pad for my S7. I'd love to get a shot of my S7 on this, but that happens to be the camera I'm recording with. Anyways, it doesn't charge super quickly, but if I put my phone on it whenever I'm at my desk, then I rarely have issues with battery life. It's also super slim, so that's always a plus. Moving on to the main event. The biggest eye catchers at my setup are the two wall-mounted 29-inch ultra-wides. The bottom one is an LG 29UM68, and the top one is a 29UM58. I use the 68 for most of my games, so the FreeSync works really nicely for that. I love the screen configuration for the real estate it provides while gaming, doing homework, or editing. Being able to have 4 Chrome tabs comfortably open at the same time is very nice. The IPS panels have great viewing angles, but there is a deal of backlight bleed. The unique configuration works great as my eyes are pretty much even with the bezel, so looking between them isn't a strain. Overall, these are some very nice monitors for whatever you need, and at the combined total of just over 400 bucks, I couldn't find a better deal. On either side of the monitors are the JBL Pebbles in the white colorway. This is another awesome buy. To start, I love the aesthetic of these. The silver and white matches my setup perfectly, and the small footprint saves room for other cool stuff. It isn't all looks though, it's what's on the inside too. These provide some very nice audio for when I don't want to be wearing headphones, which happens to be pretty often. They aren't filled with bass since there's no sub, but for their size, the sound is impressive. USB speakers don't get much better than this. These are also great for watching movies, on my projector. Up on the ceiling is a Fujitech FG857 projector. This isn't the nicest of projectors, coming in at only 720p, but for under $150 including the mount, it was an awesome pickup. I do believe I got it refurbished though at a cheaper price, but new it's still under 200 bucks. I use this just for chill gaming, watching TV, movies, and just about everything in between. Recently I've been loving watching Westworld on it. Let me know if any of you guys have checked the show out, but no spoilers. For the price it's a steal, and it is for sure an integral part of my setup. So that's pretty much everything. I truly hope you all enjoyed this first video. If you guys are interested, then I'm definitely down to showcase or take a look at some of your setups, so be sure to submit to the email down below. Down below I'll also be sure to link all the products I've shown in case something looked particularly awesome to you. Also, let me know what you think of the video. I'll now shamelessly plug my Twitter. Check it out, it's at CharlesRello. Another link will be down below. You guys probably already liked, commented, and subscribed, but if not, here's a reminder. That's all for today guys, and I hope to see you next week.